Now let's put the shoe on the other foot. I'm currently at a job
Yeah.
that I've been to that I didn't check expectations, that I'm not enjoying. I like the work, but you know, how do I go from issues with expectations in my current work environment to resolving those?
Yeah. So I've been married 40 years, mainly out of the grace and patience of my wife more than anything. And those of us that have been in long-term relationships, sometimes you realize at some point, hopefully you realize you cannot change another person. All
Yeah.
right. And so that we can influence other people, but we can't change them. We can't make them change. And so I think that's an important distinction, because even in a neutral to less than healthy workplace, you can have a positive impact. And that's what our five languages of appreciation about, is that people want to feel valued. They want to feel appreciated. Most people don't. That's sort of the negative state of things. And some key factors is that they want to, not everybody feels appreciated in the same way. So not everybody likes a compliment or wants you to spend time with them. So our book, and we have an online assessment that goes with it, helps provide the tool to find out both how you and your team members like to be appreciated. And that's a good start, at least. So part of it is accepting reality that you can't change people. You also probably can't change the organization, the rules, or the industry. I mean, that there's certain government rules and regs, there's insurance stuff you got to deal with. And so part of it is accepting reality and figuring out, can I function in this realm as it's defined? And it maybe, or a better question would be, is how long do I think I can do this? It's not an either or, but it's like, what do I need to do to survive? And I would say one of the key parts that we found along the way is, whether it's healthy or not, and whether you're trying to create some more positive, it's best to get a support person along with you. You need a sounding board, because when we're, especially in a negative, toxic environment, we start to think weird, because it sort of creates a fog in us, and we're not always thinking clearly. And that's where we have these extreme reactions, like we're going to go ballistic on this person because they deserve it. Whereas you bounce it off of a trusted friend or colleague, or maybe somebody outside of work, and say, am I thinking straight about this? It seems like this, and I want to do this. And they're going to give us some feedback. It's really important to have that, because otherwise we can sort of be bouncing around and go off in our thoughts in sort of a distorted way that's not really helpful.